What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Live Original Losers, joined with my other host,
SirBlazinGames.
Jesus, I hate you guys sometimes. And I'm
What
also
up?
joined with our guest today.
I'm Max.
I love that. I love your intro, man.
Thank you.
So I have a lot of running questions, but why the Daredevil look? Like, why the black mask?
Well, someone said my jaw looked like Matt Murdock's from the Daredevil Netflix series, so I was like, okay, I'll just do this then.
And for the people who don't know about you, can you explain what you do on YouTube? Because I think what you do is very unique.
Oh, thank you. I do several different things. I have a series called Life Sucks where I try to help people out with certain aspects of life, and I have hell videos where I don't really know what I do there, and I have other videos just criticizing people.
Nice.
Yeah, like I was watching some of your videos this morning, and I was really inspired. Like, obviously, I was watching Life Sucks series, and it was just really, really cool.
Oh, thank you.
So, we have some questions from the audience. If you don't mind asking them. There's not that many, because this is not a very big podcast, but we got a few good ones. One of them is, are you going to make a get a job on the podcast members? And I swear this was none of us. This was just some random fan.
Ah, I see. Well, if y'all can, do y'all know how to get on the get a job?
No. Explain what it is. Explain what it is.
Okay. I always hide. I'm sorry.
Explain what it is. The Get a Job series.
Oh, okay. The Get a Job series is basically where I review my subscribers' YouTube channels. And to get on it, you just have to watch the video and find out how to be on the next one.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm like really, like I was saying before, I was really inspired watching one of your videos, Life Sucks, about loneliness, and it really inspired me to talk to a friend that I haven't talked to in a really long time. And I think that was really cool. And honestly, to me, that was really cool. And
that's awesome to hear.
Obviously, I was like really inspired. I only picked up the phone right away, right after watching that.
I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for making that. It was, there's not a lot of people that do stuff like that.
Of course, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm glad y'all like them.
Yeah, it's so cool that somebody out there is like the good guy of YouTube.
The drugs video kind of hit me on a personal level because a lot of people that I know do drugs, and I'm very against doing drugs and will probably never do them in my entire life, and it's kind of irritating how they do it around me quite a bit.
Yeah, I got you, man.
I really like that video.
Oh, I'm glad you did. That sounds so good. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, man. What are your future plans for the channel, man? You're basically a rising star on YouTube. Like I said, man, the rising star of YouTube, MamaMax, man. 10,000 subs last month, another 10,000 here, dude. Crazy.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I just plan on obviously keeping the Life Sucks going, and like making new stuff. Like next week, I'm gonna do something on iDubbbz. So.
Ooh. Really?
Ooh. Yes. I'll mention Leafy in there.
Well, then obviously, if you're making something about iDubbbz in a good way or a bad way, like agreeing with them or disagreeing.
I don't know if anyone here knows this, but I kind of worship iDubbbz.
iDubbbz is one of my favorite YouTubers, man.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
I wish I could say I did, but he does not yet follow me. He follows everyone else that are like my friends, but he doesn't follow me for some reason.
Hey, man, like I said, dude, give it probably another month and you'll probably be at 30,000 subs, and then it's crazy, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, your growth recently has been quite explosive, and I heard it was because you got features on YouTube somehow during your stream. What's the story behind that?
Okay, yeah, after Elvis did his video with me, I got up to 10,000. And then I did a live stream like the weekend after. And out of random sequence of events, my live stream was recommended on a bunch of people's front pages. So it got over like 300,000 unique viewers from that. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Do you know how, like, because a lot of people here don't really understand how the whole YouTube streaming thing works because it's not very popular. Do you know how that actually like happened?
I know that a lot of random streams get recommended to people all the time. Like for me, I was recommended streams from y'all may have seen like the Rick and Morty court case animation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There was one of like a random street corner that I didn't even know why it was. Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, and it's like there's so many people watching it.
Yeah, exactly. It was no idea. Just YouTube fucking up, I guess. But yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And some of the other questions from the fans. Somebody asked, which I'm pretty sure we all know the answer already because of what you've previously said, but who is your favorite YouTuber?
I usually don't like picking favorites because
yes,
Elvis Alien. Yeah. No. Break it down. You gotta have one, and it's either gonna be iDubbbz or Elvis. You gotta, Elvis, bailed you out, helped you out.
Yeah. I could say, like iDubbbz is one of my favorite, but he gives me a different sensation than another YouTuber would give me that I would say that I equally enjoy. It's just they're all so different from each other that I can only pick so many that are my favorites and not just one. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, like Keemstar is the greatest YouTuber of all time. Yeah. Fact.
Weren't you in Mr. Matty Plays' comment section?
Yeah, I watch him on a regular basis, and when I saw you go on his podcast, I decided to check out your channel, and I thought it was really interesting, so I subscribed and talked to you during your streams.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's what we meant.
Yeah,
that was on your old channel, right?
Yes, that was quite a while ago.
Yeah, wait, what happened to your channels?
My old channel, it was about to get removed because I like to put little bits of censored hentai in my videos.
No,
for a little,
dude,
for a little bit of spiciness, And I guess YouTube didn't take that too well, so I got 2 strikes. Was about to get my third. In between the second and third, I moved everyone to a new channel and was going to delete that one. But then my second strike got appealed because even though it was the exact same reason as my first strike, I guess YouTube just decided to appeal the second one for some reason.
That's hilarious. Maybe because you're doing good. Yeah, maybe because you're doing good on YouTube. Like the stuff you're putting out, but
yeah, thank you.
And speaking about your old channel, during the switch, you kind of did content instead of focusing more on your which is now get a job, correct?
Yes.
And the Hells, you started focusing more on the Life Sucks. Can you explain the transition between the content type?
Yes. The Life Sucks was something I always wanted to do. The Hell was more of something like to make me grow because it was like about YouTubers. So I was like, okay, I'll either like suck this guy's dick or I'll be weird to this guy and be obsessive to this guy. Like, for example, Mr. Matty Plays or Pyrocynical. Like, I was very obsessive with them and just made videos about them and got their attention, which is actually how I got to be on the podcast with Mr. Matty Plays, by getting his attention.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So I think I'll try it the same way.
Yeah.
And you just started a new podcast, right, Max?
That is correct.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about it.
It is called A Quiet Place for Friends. It is something me and Sino created. Sino came to me with a podcast. He's like, I want to be in a podcast. I was like, no, go away. And then he came back to me and was like begging me to do a podcast. And I'm like, okay, if we do a podcast, it's gonna have to be about something different from all everything the other else. Podcasts.
Right.
Yeah, like that either talk about video games or stuff that's happening on YouTube. So we decided to make it similar to like my Life Sucks series where we talk about things that are close to the heart rather than just all the other stuff.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to put you on the spot or anything, put you in a position, but Sino was exposed recently and he was like for commenting and being like extra like cucky, him and Elvis Alien. And obviously I saw this video and I was like really shocked by the stuff I saw.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, there was this video that somebody put out and it was really strange. They were like traced back all of Elvis the Alien's comments and Sino's comments about how like he was just asking for subscribers and he was going into sub for sub things. It was really weird.
Yeah. I don't want to comment on that since Sino is my friend. I do think he should take some of the criticism that's being used against him to heart. But besides that, I do love Sino, and I think he's a pretty cool guy. But yeah, besides that, he does need to listen to what people are saying about him.
Now, how long ago was this? Because YouTube has changed a lot over the...
Well, I understand that, but it doesn't matter if you have, 10 subs or whatever. You got to earn your subs, man.
I know, but like, how long ago did this happen?
Does it matter?
I think so.
Why? Why? No. Why?
Because YouTube has changed quite a bit. So
that
back then, it was a lot more acceptable.
It doesn't matter. I've earned all my subs. You've earned all your subs. Benny's earned your subs. Max earned your subs. That's not earning your subs. I don't care if it was at the birth of YouTube. I don't care if it was yesterday. It means the same thing to me. Earn your subs, dude. That's one of the most things. Like, I don't care, dude. You got to earn it. It's just scummy. It's scummy.
Well, yeah, that's now, but I mean, the precedent has changed.
It doesn't. Oh my God. I can't. Dude, you're so dumb, dude. So dumb. I can't.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I just say that I do agree with you, Chansey? But besides that, I do love Sino to death. But yeah, I do agree with you, Chansey.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, Max. You've earned all your subs, right?
I believe so.
Okay, has there been a time where you've considered sub for sub or begging for like go to a channel, be like, oh guys, I'm so close to 10,000. Help me get to 10,000. Maybe
back when I was 12 years old, but definitely not in this day and age.
Yeah, and obviously you've considered it because why? Why have you not done it anymore?
Because it doesn't fucking do anything. Like, it won't help you, and plus it's scummy in of itself.
Yeah, exactly. It's scummy. And it's this, like, there's actually, live streams dedicated to sub for subs, and it's beyond ridiculous. There's a whole, like, live stream where you can go and join and get sub for subs.
Yeah, it's
so dumb.
Well, I think Max did bring up a good point. He did say when he was 12 years old, and people do grow up, so it does matter how long ago it was, because who knows how old he was at the time.
I'm sorry, but you're stupid. I disagree.
Oh, dear. Obviously, I do want to grow. It is nice having these little moments, though, with like, my subscribers. Like, exactly what I'm doing now. Like, I wouldn't have done this if I didn't know SirBlazinGames and talked to my what I see as my friends, which are my subscribers. But yeah, but with that being said, I do plan on
trying to grow a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I gotta ask this, okay? Like, please forgive me. And it's a little touchy subject, okay?
Okay.
I'm going in. So, can I ask you why you opened a Patreon?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Well, it wasn't really my decision.
Right.
At the end of one of my Life Sucks Money video, I was talking about how me and my family were really poor, and that I hope that I can grow big enough to where I can support them. And then everyone was commenting, dude, just open up a Patreon. Dude, open up a Patreon. I'll pay you money. I'm like, oh, goodness. So I was like, if they want it that bad, then I'll open it up. And obviously, I'm not gonna fight them on that. If they want to give me money, I'll gladly take it.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to like be rude or anything, but are you working a job right now?
Nothing besides YouTube at the moment.
Yeah. It's obviously it's keeping you super busy, right?
Yes, it is.
And do you receive an income from YouTube at all, or is it just like really little?
I receive nothing from YouTube.
Damn. Wait, why is that?
I don't put ads on my videos.
Really?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have an ad blocker, so I couldn't even. Yeah, I have to do it. Who doesn't use an ad blocker?
I turned it off for YouTube. I have ad blocker on. I just whitelist it for YouTube and Crunchyroll so I can support the people I watch.
I'm not giving in.
I watch a lot of anime, okay?
Don't you pay for Crunchyroll?
You could watch it for free.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's the free version that comes with ads, and then if you pay, you could get videos. You could watch the latest episodes early and get no ads.
Oh, that's awesome. I never knew that. Thank you for telling me. I'll do that. I love anime.
Yeah,
man. Ads are pretty excessive sometimes. And YouTube, I love how YouTube has the skip ads, which are pretty nice.
Now I have 2 questions for you, Max, regarding your community and how you feel you will be having the community going forward. The first one is, you say you wanted to grow big enough to support your family. At what point do you think that you will turn on ads, if ever?
Well, if it got to the point where I'm pretty sure it will, being how my growth is going currently, if I get to like 100K, I'd say that's when I'd turn them on. But I would ask all of my subscribers first, like, would y'all prefer if I turn on ads, or would y'all prefer to just keep doing Patreon?
I think you should do both. I mean, ads are, that's how you're getting your YouTube money, and I think ads are 100% okay. I have no problem with it as long as it's not an apology video. Like, that's the only way. Like, I think that's fine. And then also it's like, yeah. Max, are you familiar with Ricky, the YouTube god? Or sorry, the Twitter god. Twitter god.
Ricky, the Twitter god. Is he the dude who talks really close to the camera?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me just do some quick research.
Hi, Ricky.
What's up?
What's up, man? You're on the air, dude. We're recording. Yeah.
Coming to you live once again through the power of the internet.
Ricky, have you met MamaMax before?
No, I meet a lot of people. I just can't remember. What's up, bro?
I'm surprised you haven't made a Twitter video on him.
Oh shit.
Ricky, yes, I've seen Ricky around.
What's up, buddy? You see me around?
Yes, sir.
You like my teeth?
Yes, sir. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Can I nom on your earlobe?
If you really want to do that.
Nice.
Ricky, I'm actually surprised you haven't heard of MamaMax or made a Twitter video on him. This is actually amazing.
So
I agree.
How many followers you got?
6,400. 6,400.
Give me your Twitter, and I'll make you famous.
It is at Mama MamaMax.
Just type it. Just type it.
I can't believe this is actually happening right now. I can't, Ricky. You got to make this video, dude. Are you gonna make it right now, Ricky?
I'll make it right now.
Oh dear.
Did somebody say free fame?
You better retweet it.
Oh yeah, I'll retweet it. I better see this right now.
Man, Blaze, did you want to ask a second question, or?
Yes. So this one is kind of complicated, but going forward, you will obviously get a lot bigger, and so will your community. How do you think you're going to keep in contact with your community as you have been recently?
Yes. Okay. A lot of people have asked me this, and I tell them, obviously. Oh dear. Oh goodness.
Dude, that was Ricky. Ricky, that is one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
Thank you, Ricky.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Sorry, what?
Thank you for the video.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I love you.
I love you too. All right, yeah. So to keep in contact, if I do get like overwhelmingly big, it will be almost impossible to keep in touch with everyone that I'm doing now. And even now, it's still like really hard. Like it's eating up a lot of my time, which I don't mind because I enjoy doing it. But I have told everyone who's asked me this that I will make videos on this very subject because it is something that I really want to get into. Because it is insane the amount of people who will like even worship you. Like you'll see all these people who love like Leafy, for instance, and how much does he give back to like one, maybe two people a day responding to a tweet they made? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean it's just
even before he got to 1 million, he didn't really.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and Ricky obviously has had Leafy respond. Ricky, you've had Leafy respond to you
twice. Last night I told him like, good luck on the video, Leafy. You're gonna need it. He's like, probably do.
That was one of the worst videos I've seen in a long time. So bad.
It was weak.
It was just sad. Yeah, Ricky, what do you think about it? What do you think about Leafy's video?
Leafy is a fucking toxic person, bro.
You heard it here first.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Mwah, mwah.
See ya.
See you, Ricky.
Love you too. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're just saying, Max. What do you think about Leafy's most recent video?
Yes, I painstakingly endured that thing.
That was 20 minutes, 21 minutes I want back in my life.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the him parroting the bad unboxing part was pretty good, but he was oh god, it was cringy. It was not funny. It was long, it was repetitive, he ignored a lot of things. Like, he mainly focused on the chin and the transitions, which, by the way, he shortened his transitions in that video, almost as if he took that. Yeah. So he should have just been like, dude, you're right. I got to change. No, instead he denies everything and makes an example out of himself. Like, he does exactly what iDubbbz predicted that he would do.
No, except for he didn't open it with, "Hey guys, it's No Chin here." Yeah. Which I was like, damn, that's a really good point, because I was expecting that as well. He repeats himself. Oh, he's so repetitive.
Yeah.
Sounds like a normal Leafy video, to be honest.
Exactly.
Max, you do a lot of animations, correct?
Well, I do animate the pictures with After Effects, but I am not the one who draws them.
Okay, who does?
Chad.
Who's Chad?
That's my sister.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
No way, that's so cool. So you and your sister both run the account then, technically.
I guess you could say that. I'm more of the one who runs the account. I just tell her what I want her to draw, and then she draws them for me, and then I pay her for it.
I really like the picture with like space in front of it, and I forgot some planets. I really like that picture, the colored one. Really
I
like
do
it.
too.
That's really cool. I didn't even know that.
The art style is pretty unique.
Yeah. Did she do Thank you. Yeah. Well, don't say thank you. That's not you're stealing credit for your sister. Nice. Dude, Filthy Frank is so weird. It's so uncomfortable.
What, do you not like watching human
No, I think it's hilarious as hell. I'm laughing my ass off the entire time. But I'm sitting there and just be like, these guys are never they can't live in their real life. I mean, these guys, like, if you see Filthy Frank in real life, like, dude, he's probably like always high all the time or something. You have to be like high to do stuff like that.
There have been some very, very rare instances of him not using his character, and he seems like a normal, respectable person, to be honest.
I could never take him seriously. It's like Keemstar. Can't take him seriously.
Have you seen Joji by, like, out of character? I mean, Chansey.
Very rarely.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, I was the same way. I mean, to be fair, I thought the same thing before I knew about his actual personality. So, to Chansey's defense, but yeah, he is kind of a chill dude from what it looks like. Like I said before, I don't like picking favorites, but with video games, there are some that have touched me on a personal level.
Like?
I could say the Walking Dead Season 1 game was very impactful. There was BioShock Infinite, Half-Life, and Half-Life 2. There's Diablo 2. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games that I'm not even mentioning. Witcher 2, and I hope to be Witcher 3 because I haven't played it yet.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Fallout 3, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout New Vegas.
I think you missed Fallout 4.
Unfortunately.
Wait, why not?
Don't tell me.
Oh, you haven't played it.
No.
Oh my god, you're missing out so much.
No. I have played it. I despised it.
What?
Because the role playing.
What? That's like one of the best games ever. What is
Okay.
what?
I completely respect your opinion, Max. Although I disagree. I love the game.
I respect your opinion. That's one of the least. Oh my.
I like the game. It was not a Fallout game to me, in my opinion.
Agreed. 100%.
Oh, you guys are so stupid.
I played.
I'm sorry. Your opinion is wrong.
I disagree.
It's wrong. Your opinion's wrong. It's just when it comes to Fallout 4, your opinion is wrong.
It is the only Fallout game that hasn't won Game of the Year. There's a reason for that.
Oh,
it's
please.
true.
It's because it's rigged, and they gave it to Witcher. Witcher's stupid.
What?
Yes. Dude,
okay.
I think you're the one with the wrong opinion here.
Okay, Chansey, have you played The Witcher? Have you played The Witcher, Chansey?
No.
Holy shit! Come on. I played The Witcher 2, beat it, loved it, and I played the first bit of The Witcher 3 and loved it until I realized I can't play it with 30 FPS, so I'm going to get a new graphics card first.
There you go.
Yeah.
Chansey, can I ask you something?
Let me think about it. Sure.
What do you like about Fallout 4?
What do I like about Fallout 4? I love how vast it is. You know, like all the characters, all this stuff. I love how the menu and everything is like listed out so perfectly. Like the whole database, the HUD, and I really, really enjoyed the story.
You enjoyed the story?
I did. I loved it.
Have you played any of the other Fallout games?
I played Fallout 3, and it was dark and depressing.
So you've never played any of the games made by the original developers?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
So, your point is?
I think my point was made.
No, it wasn't, because the original developers obviously haven't, produced a game good enough for me to even think about playing it, because
oh my God.
4 and 3 were obviously good enough. I mean, 4 is obviously way better than 3, but they haven't, obviously hasn't come to my attention for it being, playable, in my opinion.
I don't think Fallout 4 is bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's a bad Fallout game, but it's not a bad game. Okay. It's a great game.
Okay.
I've played.
It's like go ahead.
I've played Fallout 1, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4. Fallout 1, New Vegas, and 3 were all pretty big on the role-playing side, with some humor elements here and there. Fallout 4 is a lot more of an action shooter with... There's humor in it, but the humor isn't really that good, to be honest.
The humor was awful. I hated the humor so much. God.
Some of the jokes were pretty good, but for the most part, it felt kind of dry, and I'm glad that the writer isn't working for them anymore. Or at least that's what I heard.
And, obviously...
Anyways, Max, what were you saying?
No, I was talking. I just I have a really soothing voice like Max, and I'd like to bring that up also. That we took a poll on Twitter, and thank you guys for voting. And obviously, I am currently winning. I have the most pleasant voice, so I'd like to thank you all for But like I was saying, I enjoy a lot more of the classic games. I play a lot of the retro games. I'm like, honestly, I think I'm one of the best Star Fox 64 players in the world. I will tell you that. I am one of the best players in the world. I guarantee.
There you go.
Yeah, I am proud. I am proud that I am one of the best. And I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. My opinion is right. So just bring that out there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's like, I think I've almost dedicated my life to that game. Like yeah, I love it.
I'm Max.
Oh my God! Do you think people are like the first time they see that they're like, "Oh my God, this guy's insane"?
Yeah, I feel like the first time they see it, it's like, "Oh God."
I think so, because the first time I saw it, I was tripping balls, dude. I was like, "This guy's insane." I like the black and white though. It's cool.
Thanks, man.
I didn't, but it's probably because I've spent like 12 of my 16 years on this life on the internet, so I'm kind of used to people's personalities on there.
Yeah,
gotcha.
It's cool. It's different.
We're coming towards the end of the podcast, and I have two questions because the first one is because I'm pretty sure we cut you off before you could finish it. Is what were you were discussing about what you're going to be doing with the community as you grow? What was the answer to that?
Yes, I will be making videos on this very topic because there's a lot that I want to say about it. But for now, just know that I'm not going to stop interacting with anyone. Obviously, I won't be able to do it as closely as I am now, but I will still do my very best. And obviously, I still have my own Discord where I can just talk to people. And even though there'll be more people in there, I'll be doing my best. I just want everyone to know that I'll be doing my best.
I love going in the Discords and talking to people.
Yeah,
that's so nice.
Sorry.
Yeah, Blah's got another question.
Yes, and my last question before we wrap up the podcast is, remember a while ago when you said that you were going to put me on the U series? Whatever happened to that?
Oh,
was that right before my channel got taken down?
Yes.
Oh, excuses.
Hey, okay. I'll tell you what. I'll put your name right now. I already have 5 people listed down because I'm gonna do more people this time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put you down.
What is
SirBlazinGames?
Finally, it only took half a year, and
we got you
on it. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah. What the hell are you talking about?
Huh? Hello.
What is it?
Okay, so let me explain. So, on his old channel, he had a series called You, which is pretty much the get a job, but on a lot more people faster. He explained what get a job is earlier on the podcast. Yep. And he had he asked people in the at first it was in the comments if you want to be on, comment below, and I commented, and he was like, okay. And then he said, if you email me, the first few people he email will get on it. So I emailed him, and during the stream, and he looked at it, and he's like, yes, you'll be on. And that was a really, really long time ago.
I'm sorry, SirBlazinGames.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you're a busy guy.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for coming on, Max.
You were so very welcome. Thank you for having me on. Y'all were
we just got your Ricky famous.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot. I had a question from a while ago. So you have been on, what, 2 other podcasts, and you have also started your own podcast with Sino, correct?
Okay, it was Mr. May Plays, How Was Soup, my podcast, and you guys. Yes, I think that is correct.
How would you compare those probably objectively more professional podcasts? How would you compare those to this experience?
I should probably mention I was on another podcast, Vault Tech News. Maybe y'all know.
Never heard of it. What's that?
Obviously, you destroyed Fallout 4, so.
That one didn't go too well. It was pretty much a jumbled mess. It didn't really feel like a podcast. It felt more like people talking, which respect to those guys. They're great people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a mess. This one was actually quite organized from what I can tell. It seems just as organized as the A Quiet Place for Friends one.
Really?
The Hot Wet Soup was definitely the most organized out of all of them. The Ham Radio podcast, that didn't really feel organized. Like it was basically me waiting in perpetual anticipation. And then one day Noah was just like, hey, do you want to be on the podcast today? And I was like, oh, yes, I do. He messaged me on Steam, and then we called on Skype, and we were just in a Skype call waiting for Maddie to finish eating dinner or whatever. and then Maddie came, and then we all just started. They just started talking. I was very quiet the whole time.
Yeah, you seemed quite nervous.
Yes, I was very nervous. It was like basically my first exposure to like quote unquote famous people, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Max. We're really caught up on time.
I'm so sorry. Go.
Yeah, you better be.
Okay. Good podcast,
guys, make sure,
everybody.
thank you. Make sure you leave a comment. We read everything. We respond to everything. And also, please check out MamaMax, dude. Great for him to show up. It'd be awesome if you guys could check him out. So thank you guys so much for listening, as always.
I love you.